Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for our news updates at 2. My name is Tandy Wenzumara. Pope Leo XIV has expressed gratitude to Italian President Sergio Mattarella for his continued attention to the church and the social life of Italy, entrusting him to the protection of the country's patron saints, Francis of Assisi and Catherine of Siena. The Pope did so in a telegram sent on Thursday to the President of the Italian Republic on the occasion of his 85th birthday. The message also conveys the Pope's good wishes together with his apostolic blessing for the President Mattarella's family, his collaborators, and for his beloved Italy. The Malawi Revenue Authority (MRA) has urged members of the public to always request electronic invoicing system receipts whenever they purchase goods or services, saying this will promote transparency, improve tax compliance, and ensure VAT collected by businesses is properly accounted for and remitted to government. MRA Public Relations Officer Roma Chalulu made these remarks on Thursday in Lilongwe during a media training on the electronic invoicing system, where she disclosed that the authority has exceeded its first quarter revenue target for the 2026-2027 financial year by about 20 billion Malawi kwacha after collecting 1.398 trillion Malawi kwacha against a target of 1.379 trillion. Chalulu explained that the exceeding of its target is in attribution to improved tax administration, expressing confidence that new measures such as the EIS will further enhance revenue collection and tax compliance, as the authority will be able to monitor transactions more efficiently while helping VAT-registered businesses maintain accurate tax records. Government has disclosed plans to invite bids for a third mobile network operator so as to increase competition and improve telecommunication services in the country. Speaking in Parliament this morning, Minister of Information and Communication Technology Dr. Shadrack Namalomba said President Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika has authorized the ministry to identify a serious investor capable of rolling out mobile network infrastructure without delay. According to Namalomba, previous license holders had acquired spectrum but failed to establish operations, forcing government to revoke some licenses, with the affected companies later suing the state for damages. He added that government is seeking an experienced operator that will utilize the allocation spectrum effectively and enhance competition in the mobile telecommunications sector. Government has said Malawi has made significant progress in the fight against malaria, with cases dropping by 72% during the first half of 2026 compared to the same period last year. According to the Ministry of Health, malaria cases fell from 4.2 million between January and June 2025 to 1.1 million during the same period in 2026. The ministry also says malaria-related deaths declined by 51% from 1,143 to 555. In a statement, the ministry attributed the progress to coordinated malaria control interventions and the collective efforts of health workers, partners, and communities. Despite the gains, the ministry has reminded Malawians that malaria remains both preventable and treatable, urging the public to continue taking measures to prevent the disease. And in other news, 3 men in Nigeria have been sentenced to life in prison after pleading guilty to offenses linked to the kidnapping of dozens of pupils and teachers in the southwestern state of Oyo. They admitted to concealing information about those behind the attacks and confessed to being members of an affiliate of the Islamist militant group Boko Haram. The convictions come nearly 2 weeks after the authorities announced the rescue of 44 pupils and teachers abducted during coordinated attacks on 3 schools in Oyo's Olire district in May. The abductions triggered protests from parents, teachers' unions, and rights organizations, all calling for stronger measures to protect schools. And that's about what we had time for in this edition of our news updates at 2. My name is Tandy Wemsmara. Good afternoon.